What's going on with y'all? Battle Rap Chuck 92, your boy. Yeah, I just don't got through watching Chubby Jag versus Math. Um it was it was a pretty good battle, but just like I said, it just really just come from experience at the you know what I'm saying, like at the end of the day. I ordered the VOD and everything. It's crazy. It's crazy because when I ordered the VOD, I'm thinking like I'm thinking I'd be able to have the pay per view and the to watch it live and the VOD. But man, I got excited for nothing. I'm like the battle haven't started yet, so I overread it and it did say you gotta wait till Sunday, and I watched it. Um, it was a dope battle. Math and Jag was Math was more direct to Jag. So okay, so like even like starting like with the first round. Math first round, you know what I'm saying, was fire. And I think Math first round was more of like, I'm about to come up here and I'm about to rap. I'm about to come up here and I'm about to go bar to bar with you. And that's exactly what Math did. Um, Math did very good enough to the point where if Jag would have slipped up a little bit up in his first round, it would have been a long night for Jag. So Math Hopper first round was, you know what I'm saying, was dope. Cause I'm looking on this paper right now. Yeah, his points was Math points was out of this was out the roof. You know what I mean? I think Math probably got what 20 points up in his first round, bro. Now, Jag, when it was time for Jag to go, um, Jag was dope. Jag was dope. But it always come to the point where the rappers, like when it comes to the industry rappers or the people that's coming to battle rap, whatever y'all want to call it, everybody be happy. Everybody be like, yeah. They be pumped when that rapper get his first couple of bars out. Like his first round be like phenomenal. You got the people in the background, cheering for you and all that. And Jag did very well. He did. To the point where that first round could have been very debatable. It really could have. That first round could have been very debatable, if anything. You know what I mean? Because if you look at Jag bars, Jag was going ham with his bars. He was he was doing his thing. Shouts out to Jag. You did your thing in the first round, dog. Shouts out to you. Eh, Shouts out to you. Um, Now the second round, it was like the old Math Hoffa. You know what I mean? It was like the old Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa got in his bag. He did what he did. And then I'm looking on his paper, and Math Hoffa, he he got personal with Jag. Like every time when he does his bar, like at the end of his bar, he like, we only know you for being with Cassidy. He like, you always be you always be talking about like what you do, and you always be talking about, hey, like, don't be clowning my boy Cassidy, blah blah this and then blah blah that, and then next thing you know, we only know you for Cassidy. It was dope. It's just some of the things that Math Hoffa do that just shuts everything down. You know what I mean? So that was dope, you know what I'm saying, coming from Math. You know what I mean? Math, you know what I'm saying, like Math got in his bag, and Math was not playing with Jag at all. He wasn't playing with Chubby Jag at all, bro. At all. So the fact that Math was actually like talking to Chubby Jag, I'm just sitting here looking, I'm like, man, I wonder what Chubby Jag is, like I wondered like what he gonna say. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there wondering, I'm like, okay, let's see what Chubby Jag do. You know what I mean? And I like it because it was, to me, it was like intense. They was they was like this. When Jag rapping, Jag coming like this. When Math rapping, Math is coming like this. It was very professional, very professional from both. It was very professional from both. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to both of them. So when it came to Jag turn, and I think it's because Jag might not be used to some of this stuff. But see, thank God it's more of a small room, because I feel like if it was like more of like a battle on like a big stage, that probably wouldn't have went all that well with Jag, to the point where he probably would have been average. But he was actually dope up in this. But one thing I will say, when Jag got to that second round, he still kind of had that same flow. You could still tell in his eyes, and you could just tell by his whole demeanor. He like, man, he like, I don't want to mess this up. I want to let these people know, you know what I'm saying, like that I'm here, and like, hey, give me my money, and I get up in the ring, and I tear these dudes up. That was the type of attitude that Jag had, but it showed a lot, to the point where he was kind of looking forward to like looking like more of like with the crowd, like more like, oh yeah, y'all like that bar, oh yeah, oh okay, cool, like yeah, wait till you hit this next bar. That's the type of feeling I got from Jag. So the way Jag came out in that first, he was the same way in the second round. And let me tell y'all something. I feel like the only person like right now that could be the same in every bar, every round right now. It might be some more. It might be some more if I take my time and just think about it. But the first person that comes to my mind that could do that, that could be the same way the whole 3 rounds, is Rum Nitty. That's why Rum Nitty is so special with them dang punches, because he keeps you in tune. So when Jag was rapping, Jag had that same flow, pattern. That wasn't, it start kind of going like this a little bit. But Jag, hey, Jag, you dope though. Your bars is dope. And to be honest with you, I actually feel like you would beat Suge. But I do feel like you would bring the best out of Suge too. You'll bring the best out of Suge too. So shout out to Jag. You know what I'm saying? You did your thing. You did your thing in the second round too. But it was just the same thing as like his first round. To the point where I'm like, nah, to the point where I'm like, I have to edge that to Math. I gotta edge that to Math, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Jag went in. Like even like when he was telling Calico, like he told Calico, you know what I'm saying, like a math bar. He's like look Cal, I'm breaking down math in front of your eyes. Like Jag was dope, bro. Jag, you know what I'm saying? Jag was like super dope. But I definitely gave Math that second round. And I like what Math did in the third round. You know what I'm saying? Math was like, I can't stand y'all type of dude. You know what I'm saying? All this blood, this and then blood that, you throwing up your signs and this and that, and Math is just like, I don't care about, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't care about none of that. On this side of town, it's black and white. Oh, like over here with me. So he was actually like doing like some talking to Jag. I really didn't expect that. He was doing like a couple of blood bars, because Jag, you know what I'm saying, he banged blood, you know what I'm saying, he from, you know what I'm saying, 20s or whatever, that's not too far away from me. I'm dang near like not too far away from, you know what I'm saying, from where Jag is from. You know what I mean? So so I know, you know what I'm saying, so I know a few things about them, So the way Math Hoffa was talking to Jag about like the blood talk or whatever, Math was talking to Jag. Math was talking to Jag. And I felt like if Jag was to come in the ring, I would want Jag to go against a Math. I want Jag to go against a Swave. I want to see him against Shotgun Suge, but not really. But I'll watch it. Like I want to see Jag against like a Head Ice. I want to see Jag even against an Arsenal or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be dope. But that was real dope. You know what I'm saying? Like that was real dope. You know what I'm saying? Like the way Math went in. Math went up in there and did exactly what he was supposed to do. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. So I don't really care as far as like what nobody else think, but I feel like Math did his job. If you guys didn't think it was a classic, that's cool. Don't be putting Jag down or Math down just because you guys feel like it wasn't a classic. Like I don't feel like it was a classic, but at the end of the day, just let things build. You know what I'm saying? Let things build a little bit, and maybe we'll get there. Don't be too soon. Like don't be too quick to call something a classic. So the third, so Math Hoffa, he went in on a third round, and then when the third round came, Jag got a lot of gas in my chest, man. Thing acid reflex. Jag, he went and he did he was talking about the angle, like the Kiki angle or whatever. And I knew Jag was gonna do that. I feel like when it's a lot of pressure on you in battle rap and you about to go against an opponent, and the opponent got clowned for something, or the media all of a sudden hate him because he now did something real crazy to the battle rap culture, that person that he's going against, he got the gloves off on him. So I already knew Jag was gonna come with that, because if you think about it, it's like, why not? Why you wouldn't think he would come on? And the cold part about that, Math addressed that in the first round, I think, if I'm not mistaken, either the first round or the second round. He already addressed that. He already addressed that. So when Jag did it, to me, Jag, your first 2 rounds is better than the last round, man. It was better than the last round. Math won his battle 2-1 easy. 2-1 easy. And I dare y'all to argue that with me. And the only reason, no, see, the only reason why I'm saying 2-1 is because round one could be very, 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 very debatable. But see, if I'm just like looking at battle rap, you could just tell Math Hoffa is just more seasoned. Of course he is. You know what I mean? So Math Hoffa won his battle 2-1, y'all. So, hey, be in tune with that. Y'all should get that VOD, man. It's only $24, man. Y'all better stop being cheap out there, bro. Stop being cheap out there. It's only like 20 some dollars. Don't be cheap, bro. So, um, so I give Jag a few points, but you know, like it's like your first 2 rounds is better than your third, most definitely. Most definitely, your first 2 rounds is better than your third. But shout out to Jag, shout out to Math, you got another dub, bro. 2-1 Math, man. Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. And you best believe I will be recapping y'all the other battles as well. Believe me, I will be recapping y'all the other battles. I got all my winners. I got all my losers. Yeah, you about to get this RBE recap. But yeah, this is the Mav versus Jag recap though. Mav versus Jag recap. Mav won his battle 2-1. Alright? Go.